Hello, my name is Jorge Roji, and today I'm going to explain how to make a digital business successful. So first of all, we have to review the 8 characteristics of an e-commerce, and I'm going to do it through examples of 3 websites, which are Casetify, Farfetch, and Tennis Warehouse. So let's begin. So the characteristics applied to each enterprise are: first, the first characteristic is ubiquity, which refers to the capability of an e-commerce to make transactions using a network. So just being able to make transactions using an internet connection through a mobile phone or a computer or any device that the user wants. So here I show on a screenshot of Casetify, which is able to use a business platform or a website to make transactions. Here there are examples of Tennis Warehouse and Farfetch. So in the 3 websites, you can make transactions using a internet. So they're able to use a website to make payments or to use PayPal to pay or a card. So you can have different payment methods. So that's very important for an e-commerce to function. It's the basis of an e-commerce. So like as I say here, even if you want to buy a product at 11 p.m., you need to be able to do it, because that's the essence of e-commerce. So the second characteristic is global reach. So global reach is just being able to offer products and shipments also to countries all over the world. So this makes e-commerce limitless in terms of customer reach. So here it's an example of Casetify, which has free shipments to all over the world. Here it's an example of Tennis Warehouse and Farfetch too. So in these screenshots, you can see that these businesses allow customers to use their website to ship their products all over the world. So you can be in Mexico and ship a product from the US. And that's very important too, because for e-businesses to work, you need to be able to ship to other countries and to other cultures. So there cannot be any boundaries for culture and physical spaces. So the third characteristics is universal standards, which means that all companies have to adhere to a certain set of rules and principles previously made. So here in these 3 screenshots, you can see that all the companies have to have a policy, a privacy policy, terms of use, and copyright. So that means that no other company can use their name or their products or their advertisements to operate, and that's very important because that makes a business unique, as I explained here in the presentation. So the fourth characteristic is diversity in the use of media tools, which means that businesses have to be able to attract customers using a diverse range of media. So videos, social media, images, pretty websites with many features and everything like that. So here in these 3 screenshots, you can see, well, in the Casetify screenshot, it is a video, but you cannot see here in the presentation. But these 2 other businesses, Farfetch and Tennis Warehouse, use images and hyperlinks to be able to navigate between the website. And as I say here, that's very important because that makes customers attracted to your business. So the next characteristic is interactivity. So customers have to be able to call or contact the enterprise in case they have any problems. So these 3 screenshots show that all the three websites are able to be, well, all the three enterprises are able to be contacted by mobile phones or emails or a question and answer section or something you want to tell us section, and even through social media. So as I say here, like even in Casetify, you can contact the enterprise by social media. So that's very important because social media are the new communication platforms of the 21st century. And the next characteristic is information density. So information density is the organizing of information so that customers can understand it better, and it is easier and cheaper, as I say here, to process than in a physical store. So here in Farfetch and Casetify and even Tennis Warehouse, you can see that they use menus and images and hyperlinks to make information more compact and attractive, and so customers can navigate to through the website without any trouble, and they're able to search for a specific products or just even services that they want to buy or to contact the enterprise. So the seventh characteristic is customization. So this means that companies have to be able to offer their customers a customization feature so that customers can feel that their product fits their needs. So that's very important because that makes a brand different and makes customers more satisfied with the company. So here in Casetify is the best example because you can even put your photos in the case. So that makes it all yours. And here in Tennis Warehouse, you can change the product to fit your needs. And also here in Farfetch, for some products, you can change the way they look or the way the way they look basically. And the last characteristic is social technology. This is very, very important because as I said, the social media are the communication platforms of the 21st century, and without them the world would be very different right now. And it changed the world when they were introduced. So they allow both contact with customers and marketing, so customers can see what the enterprises can offer through their websites, or they can also contact the enterprise through there. So here on these three screenshots, you can see that all three enterprises have social media networks. So the final part of this video will be to review the challenges of e-commerce and the way to solve them. So the first challenge I used is showrooming. So showrooming refers to the action of visiting a store to see its products and then returning to buying them online. So customers look for the product on the store and then check online to see if there are any discounts or to take advantage of the online platform. So one way that I think that could be solved is to establish the same prices in online stores and in physical stores, and announcing that their prices are the same on all buying platforms. So that will be very useful for businesses. But also a very important strategy that I put is that businesses could also portray different types of models. So according to the size of each customer or the type of product that they want, so that they show a similar person using or wearing the product. So I think that would solve showrooming. And the next characteristic is delivery efficiency. So